Hey guys, it's GirlGotGame and welcome back to Taisho Alice Heads and Tails, where it is time for the Moon Prince's route, Mr. Kaguya. So we're going back to our teacher routes now, the last of the teachers. And quick disclaimer before I get into this. This route may get hijacked around the time of the school festival due to raisins. Now, I won't say what those raisins are just yet, but I have been warned that it may happen due to these raisins. So we're gonna see whether it happens or not. I will explain what would have happened if it doesn't happen, or if it happens, then you'll see. But thankfully, Mara has warned me ahead of time that this is something that can happen, and I have a backup plan thanks to her as well. So hopefully things will still go smoothly. But I'm trying out a theory of mine to see if I can avoid the hijacking. And if that doesn't work, I have the backup plan. But anyway, yeah, only me and her know what's being talked about right now. But you guys will know soon, so stay tuned, and you too shall understand either what happens or what may happen, depending on things. Anyway, let's jump into this guy. I'll stop being obtuse like Hugh and just get into it. All right, Mr. Moon Prince, please don't let me be hijacked. Is this the courtyard?
That's right. It's just a piece of land with no furnishings. The end.
Well, I bet it'd be nice to have lunch under the shade of that tree. Say, why don't we eat together tomorrow? I'll make something.
What? Why the hell should I have to spend my lunch break with you?
Because I want to eat with you. I'll make the food and everything, trust me. Not to brag, but I'm a good cook.
Look, I'm not concerned about the quality of your food. No! Don't go!
Huh?
Wait for me, Mr. Bun Bun. What if I give you some tasty pellets? And some head parts?
Now there's a guy in a kimono chasing a rabbit. And a weird hat.
Why did you suddenly invite me to eat with you anyway? Is this another event flag?
Not yet. You have to wait a couple more turns, Alice.
Assuming you genuinely want to spend lunch with me, I must insist upon bread over rice. I am a bread lover. Rather than risk subpar quality at room temp... Wait, where'd she go?
Mr. Bun Bun! Over here! What a unique and distinctive rabbit. Hiya! Gotcha!
Oh, thank you so much. Huh?
What should I do now?
Oh, sorry. Let me have him, yeah?
Here. There he is with Mr. Bun Bun. He's so cute.
Cheers. Good boy. No more escape attempts, alright?
Does this rabbit live on campus?
He does indeed. Isn't he precious?
Do we get more Mr. Bun Bun in your route? I hope so. Precious? Oh, yeah, totally.
I love rabbits, so I'll come and look after him now and again. But for some odd reason, he doesn't like me much. He always runs from me.
He doesn't like you? That's funny. He looks really comfy in your arms right now.
You reckon so? Perhaps he's just worn himself out from all that running.
I guess that's one interpretation, but...
But what?
Maybe he does it on purpose because he likes you.
So he wants my attention, is that it?
Exactly. Sometimes we act out to get attention from that special person, right?
Yeah. Do you reckon you act out for attention too?
Sometimes.
Naughty girl.
Yeah, maybe. I'm a naughty girl, just like that rabbit.
Mr. Bun Bun's not a girl.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Say, Poppet.
Poppet?
Think of it as something like princess.
Me? A princess?
You don't like it?
I wouldn't say that. Every girl wants to be a princess.
Right then, glad to hear it. So, Poppet, what's your name?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Yurika Arisu, a second year who just transferred in today.
Aha! So you're the transfer student everyone's going on about. Yurika. That's a lovely name. I'm Kaguya, and as of this year, I'm working here as a substitute professor of classical literature.
So you're new here too?
That I am. We can be clueless newbies together.
Sounds good.
That having been said, I've been here longer, and I am a professor. If you've got any problems, at the very least I can lend an ear. So if you'd say hello now and again when you see me, I'd like that very much. And of course I'll do the same in return.
Sure. It's been great meeting you. Awesome. Okay. I forgot that he was a substitute for the year. So, I mean, he's only our teacher for this year, which means we probably have a better chance of confession stuff happening, right? Not that I think that would really stop Kaguya. Only Cinderella cares about things like that. Because he's the responsible one. Alright, now we just gotta find Kaguya. Anyway, I would rather date a teacher, probably Kaguya. Professor Kaguya, I suppose? Alright, you make your notes, Woolfe. And, alright, let's see where our favorability is. Okay, good. He's matched up with Gretel right now. That's alright. So, we're gonna avoid that gremlin. Like he's the freaking plague.
Guess what, Mr. Bonbon? Poppet's here to see you. I thought for sure she'd say no, but here she is. I'm chuffed to bits. Oh, Mr. Bonbon's over the moon.
Is he? Can he actually tell how the rabbit's feeling?
He is indeed. Normally he'd take one look at me and bolt, but he hasn't. You're a force to be reckoned with, Poppet.
Well then, I'm happy to see you again, Mr. Bun Bun.
Lucky bloke, Mr. Bonbon. She's happy to see you. If only she'd say she was happy to see me.
Is that a hint?
Might be.
I'm so happy to see you, Professor.
That's my Poppet. Knows when to play along. There.
Looks like he's nodding off.
Now that a pretty girl's given him loads of tasty treats, he must be all settled in for a nap. Typical male, innit?
You know, you're right. So cute.
He is.
I think he's asleep.
Right, I think I'll do some cleaning now. Could you watch him, Poppet? Just for a moment.
Sure thing. Adorable. So cute. Alright, we'll hang out with Wizard, because he has no hearts right now. And that's fine. Okay, we can skip this lunch scene. Don't need to do that again. That is a-okay. Alright. Kaguya, let's hang out with you again.
Poppet!
Whoa! Did you, like, tackle me from behind? What happened?
Sorry to startle you. Have you eaten?
Yeah.
How was it?
Good. I made my own lunch today, and honestly, I did a pretty good job.
That's good to hear. Reckon I'd love to try your cooking someday.
Oh, really? Then I'll make something for you.
You mean it? Brilliant. I look forward to it. Oh, bugger. I got so excited I nearly forgot what I meant to say.
Oh? What's that?
Yesterday I got a big haul of apples from the shopping district, and I've brought them with me. Do you like apples?
Sure do.
Excellent. Here you are.
Aw, how cute! They're shaped like little rabbits.
Spot on. I'm impressed you could tell.
Of course I can. Did you cut them yourself?
Indeed I did. Not bad, yeah?
I'm most impressed that you were able to use a knife. You must be really good with your hands, Professor.
That's so sweet of you. Oh, Poppet, have an apple slice.
Thank you.
How is it?
Really juicy. Doc? Why are you calling me Doc? Did you become Bugs Bunny? Kaguya, what happened to you?
Glad to hear it, Doc. I'm honored you would eat me, Doc.
Huh?
Says the apple rabbit.
Cute.
Very cute, isn't it?
Yes, you are.
Me? You're making me blush. There's more where that came from, so help yourself.
Okay then, I'll have another.
Go for it, Doc.
Kaguya, you are so silly. Oh, my goodness. Alright, hold on, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Alright, there we go. Time travel achieved. After school, maybe I'll study in the library before I go home today. Then again, I bet a bunch of other people will have the same idea. I hope I can find a seat.
Headed to the library, Poppet.
Ah!
Have I startled you? I'm sorry, though your fright is rather adorable.
I was just flustered at your handsome voice.
Your flattery has earned you a pat on the head. There you are.
Thanks.
Professor Kaguya, don't you think you're a little... no, way too close to Miss Arisu? You mustn't forget to conduct yourself like the instructor you are. Is it misconduct? To me, I'm standing at a reasonable distance. You're always that close? Unacceptable! Step back! Aww. Must you be so strict with me, Professor Red? Don't you think physical closeness helps establish a rapport with your students? That is unallowed! More importantly, Miss Arisu, you were headed to the library, correct? To study for exams.
Yeah, it's my first test here at Mirrorfield, so I figure I should try to be prepared.
An excellent mindset to have. In that case, we mustn't hinder your studies. Isn't that right, Professor? I don't see any hindering going on. She'll never reach the library with you hanging all over her! Now step back! Perhaps you're right. Sorry, Poppet.
It's okay.
Thing is, if you're headed to the library, I reckon you're too late.
Huh?
When I peeked in a minute ago, the seats were all filled.
They were? I was afraid of that. But I can see why, of course.
Professor Kaguya, why didn't you say so sooner? I was so happy to see my Poppet I started blathering. She's taken me prisoner, she has.
Aw, Professor.
Professor Red, it's not healthy to spend your whole life lying to yourself. What on earth could I possibly be lying about? If you think I secretly wish I could stroke her hair, well... you would be dead wrong, of course. Wrong. Wrong, got it?
Whenever you're ready, I'll be waiting, Professor.
Gah. More importantly, you need to study for your tests. But where will you go? Good question. With the library full up, I'm not sure there's anywhere else. Well, could I make a suggestion?
Sure, I'm all ears.
If you're struggling, we could tutor you. Together. The two of us can cover the arts and the sciences, including the subjects we don't personally teach to an extent.
Oh! With two professors helping me, I won't even need the library.
Ooh, that makes sense. Excellent idea, Professor. What say you, Miss Art?
Yes, please!
That was a surprisingly quick response.
I couldn't possibly let such a tasty offer slip away.
Tasty?
So, can we get started? I have some questions about biology, history, and classical literature.
Right then, let's. Leave it to me.
Will Kaguya quiz me? Probably not. From there, the two professors tutored me all the way until the final bell rang. Now that I understand the parts I was confused about, I can sit these exams with confidence. I just gotta keep studying. Oh, he's ready to go already. Lots of Kaguya scenes. I'm here for it. Thanks again, Professor Kaguya. I really appreciate you tutoring me in so many extra subjects.
Oh, it was no trouble.
You're a really good teacher regardless of the subject, huh? I'm amazed at how much I learned from you.
Really now? I'm delighted to hear that. Reckon I ought to teach all the humanities classes then.
Well, I'd get to see you a lot more, so that sounds good to me.
Yeah. I'd like it very much if I could see you more often.
What is it?
Oh, nothing, really. So, how are your studies?
It's been smooth sailing, actually.
Oh? Shall I expect perfect marks, then?
I don't know about perfect, but I'm definitely aiming for the top.
Ooh, I look forward to it. Ah, I know. If you do get perfect marks, how about I give you a reward? What do you fancy?
Wait, really?
Really, really. Someone who works hard deserves a treat. So, what would you like? Say the word, Poppet.
Well, if you insist, I guess I'll take you up on that. Ooh, I do love his pets. I do love his head pats, but that's not really special. Holding hands is, though. I don't know if this matters, but I'm gonna go for the hold my hand. This is so inappropriate. I just realized, I'm like, wait, he's still my teacher. I just got like all caught up in the Kaguya stuff, and I'm like, I forgot what universe I'm in right now. We are not pretending to be boyfriend and girlfriend currently. I just went back in time so far. Anyway, I'm sure it's fine. I want you to hold my hand.
Your hand?
I mean, just kidding. I got so excited. I mean, no, I sort of blurted it out. No, not that either. Oh, I know. I saw it in a manga the other day, so it was on my mind. Sorry.
I don't mind.
Huh? Wait, Professor?
How's this, Poppet?
Yeah, I'm like, I thought that was gonna be after? Is this a practice run? Wasn't this supposed to be a reward for after the test?
Oh, that's right. Sorry. You were just so adorable, I completely forgot.
It's okay, I forgot too. I got caught up, man, it's fine. All three of us were caught up in the moment.
Right then. We'll consider this a payment in advance. Now you've got to earn those perfect marks to make it up to me, yeah?
Okay. I'll do my best.
Good. I look forward to seeing your scores.
Well, that was better than getting a pop quiz. I'll take it. Alright, how are we doing favorability-wise, everybody? Ooh, things are looking nice. I guess either Cinderella or Red. Let's do Cinderella. Definitely avoiding the gremlin. I guess either Snow or Alice. Right? Yeah. And what was the... Okay, so this is all about the test. This isn't getting ready for the school festival yet. I'm gonna go hang out with Sleepy Boy. There we go. That works for me. We've seen this before, after all, so it should be fine. Okay. And then probably Red Riding Hood. Yeah, let's go hang out with Red. And there he is. There's my boy. Now what we doing? Today I'm helping the cooking team. Not long now until the big day. That's weird. I can hear some kind of commotion next door. Oh, I think I've seen this one already.
Here you go, Professor. Say "aw." Aw.
No fair! My turn! Over here, Kagu Bear!
What? Okay. Just a moment.
Professor Kaguya sure is popular. If I could get him to advertise for our cafe, we'd probably get a ton of customers. Anyway, back to menu trials. I gotta prioritize taste over marketing. What's more popular, high sodium or low sodium?
Pulpit.
Huh? Oh, Professor Kaguya! Weren't you just with a whole group of girls?
Not sure what you mean. I was just checking in on my class.
Wait, really?
Really. Now then, Pulpit, is there anything I could do to help you?
What? I couldn't possibly ask you to help us. You're not even our advisor.
What's it matter? Advisor or not, I'm still your literature professor. Hard to say it's none of my business in it. So I hope you'll let me help where I can.
Okay, well...
Thanks for the meal.
How was it? I want your honest opinion.
Let's see... It was a wee bit over-seasoned for my taste, but that's just my preference. Factoring in the appearance and everything, I'd say it's excellent quality for a culture festival cafe.
You mean it? Thank you so much. Your feedback is really helpful.
I hardly did anything. Just ate a bite or two.
I still appreciate it. Any other feedback?
Let's see... I'm just so happy I got to eat your cooking, that's all.
If I told you I didn't cook it, would that change your opinion?
No, of course not. It was very nice.
I'll interpret that pause as a sign that we need to remake it. All right, everyone, this time we wanted to have no hesitation whatsoever.
Right! No, Pulpit, the flavor was fine. It just took me a minute to react is all. It's fine, really.
I don't believe you. All right, the festival is here. Okay, time to see what happens. But first, we have to have Mr. Kagu Bear come and hide out in our thing at some point soon. Ah, there he is. Dang it, I went over you anyway. Let's see. Hello, Kaguya.
Pulpit!
Professor Kaguya!
Shh!
Hmm?
There's a group of girls after me, so I need to keep a low profile. Reckon I could hide out in here for a spell.
Wow, you sure are popular.
Seeing as I can't stay long, is there any way I could order something to go?
Takeout? I'll go ask. Okay, I'm back. So, the items we can pack up for takeout are... What?
Your costume is rather adorable in it.
Oh, thank you. The headmistress designed it and had it made for me.
If I was your class advisor, do you reckon I would have had to wear one as well?
Well, Professor Cinderella's not wearing anything special, so I don't think so.
Really? Surely I could join in. I'm not that old.
Well, neither is Professor Cinderella.
I wasn't trying to suggest he's older than me and far less popular and deserves to be punished for his creepy comments.
If you weren't before, you certainly are now.
Anyway, that aside, do you have any plans for after your shift ends?
No?
Right then, shall we explore together?
You don't have plans with any other girls?
Well, today might be the only chance I get to spend the culture festival with you. I can get my way for one day, surely.
There's always next year, you know.
Yeah, but it won't be the same.
Yeah, I guess I probably won't be wearing the same costume. Okay, I'll think about it.
You mean it? Cheers.
So, what do you have? We can do takeout for this, this, and this.
Let's see. Could I have an order of dango then?
Coming right up. We might have avoided the hijacking. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But let's see. Phew. The morning shift is over at last.
I'm done. I can't keep working.
Great work, Arisu!
You too, Wolf. The lunch rush sure was crazy, huh?
Dude, I know! At this rate, we might seriously score #1 in sales!
Yeah, I can't wait for the final tally.
So anyways, I was wondering if you and I could...
Oh, sorry. I have somewhere else to be.
Aww, you already have plans?
Sorry, everybody. I'll be back later. See you later. Have fun. Will do. I think I avoided it. Okay. So what could have happened, what happened to Mara when she played, is she avoided Gretel, and yet Gretel came and hijacked the route and went from 3 hearts to full hearts and took over from Kaguya. So he just went like, zoop, and Kaguya was just like kicked to the curb, and that was it, and was like, you're on my route now, girl. So my theory worked, and I fixed it. I managed to avoid that horrible fate. Yes. Okay, so what I did to avoid this horrible fate, if you're playing through this game and you're getting stuck with Gretel, you don't have to leave him for last. All you have to do is make sure you start a new game, and then go to Arisu Academy, and make sure the first 2 choices you pick align with the guy that you want to go for. So I'd imagine that most people probably make a save after all the introductory, you know, here's Cinderella's scene, here's Red Riding Hood, here's Wizard's scene, blah blah blah. Thinking that the question with Woolfe in the classroom is what determines what route you're on. But I think the first 2 are very important. So make sure that you always pick the choices in the very first 2 choices that put you on the right track. So for instance, with Kaguya this time, I picked somebody older than me and someone that spoils me rotten. And I think that secured me to be on his route. So yeah, that was my theory. That's how I got it to work. We'll see if it continues working from this point on, because for some reason, after you do Gretel's route, it's very easy, apparently, for him to just hijack the rest of the routes. So a lot of people recommend you leave him for last so that doesn't happen. But anyway, I avoided my fate. I'm a very happy girl. That Yandere knows I don't want his butt around, so get back in your trailer, sir. Alright, focus back on my moon print. Let's go. Something smells good around here. I burned off a lot of calories today, so I want to eat a hearty lunch.
Pop it!
Professor Kaguya!
Thanks again for earlier. The dango were very nice.
You mean it? I'm glad to hear it. Our dango are actually our most popular menu item.
That's so. Well, they're scrummy, and your maid outfit's adorable as well. I reckon your class might reach #1 in sales.
We're trying, that's for sure.
You'll have to fight my class for it, I'm afraid.
You're on.
So, about earlier. Did you give any thought to wandering around the festival with me?
Oh,
You'd forgotten then.
no. I was just worried that you might be too busy for me, that's all. So why'd you run away from Woolfe? He wanted to ask you around, girl. So rude.
You didn't think I was serious?
No, that's not it at all. If you have time to explore the festival with me, I'd like that very much.
You mean it?
If you're serious, then I'm serious.
I believe you, I promise. I'm the one who first suggested it, so I'm happy to oblige. Besides, I'm only a substitute teacher, so I've got a bit more free time.
So that's a yes?
Let's have fun together, yeah?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Anything specific you'd like to eat?
Let me think. It's hard to commit to just one thing. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
How about some kebabs?
It all looks so delicious I can't decide. What about you, Professor? Any requests?
I'll have whatever you're having.
Gotcha. In that case, I've got an important decision to make, huh?
That you do. So don't go picking the wrong thing, alright?
Leave it to me. I think I'll start with a nice baked potato.
Roger that.
Not kebabs?
Ooh, this is a baked potato then?
Haven't you ever seen one before?
Well, I don't really go to festivals and such.
Really? You strike me as a party animal.
Please don't look at me like that.
You just have carny vibes, that's all. Carny vibes?
A bloke who runs a shooting game or something.
Exactly. If not a shooting game, I can picture you running a goldfish scoop game. Yeah, actually, I see that.
It's my clothes, isn't it? I don't much look like a teacher, do I?
Aw, that's not true. I'd say you seem like the sort of person who lives for excitement.
A playboy, then.
Well, maybe just a little bit. I wasn't going to go that far, but yeah, kinda. I wouldn't judge a book by its cover, of course.
A wise choice. If you get distracted by my looks, you might not see me for who I truly am.
A nice guy who likes rabbits? Oh, I know! Are you secretly super monogamous when you fall in love? What?
It's nothing.
He looked so sad and dead inside. I was like, oh no, Kagu Bear.
Now then, I'm a bit tired of walking, so why don't we sit on that bench and eat our food?
Sure. Those could have also been like the eyes of like obsession. Thinking back to how he loves, he is rather obsessive, so could have been either way. By the way, is one baked potato really going to be enough?
You said you didn't mind sharing, so I figured it was no trouble.
Will half be enough for you, though?
I'm not some growing teenager, you know. Besides, it's not like this is all we're having here. You said you could eat a horse.
Please pretend I never said that.
Nothing wrong with eating your fill. Come, Poppet, look this way. Now, open wide. Say, "Aww." What's the matter? Something wrong with this potato?
Huh? No. You've cut it into perfect little bite-sized pieces, and I don't spot any problems. But...
Well, why do you look so surprised? Or confused? Or conflicted?
the baked potato isn't the problem here.
You don't want me spoon-feeding you?
That is most certainly not true.
That's a relief.
I just wasn't expecting it, that's all.
Ah, I see. So you will eat it then?
Of course?
Right, open wide. Say ah.
Ah. Mmm.
You like it then? Plenty more where that came from.
Aren't you going to have some?
Me? I'll eat once you're full up. Now, second bite. Say ah, Poppet.
Wow, I'm really full all of a sudden!
Are you sure?
Very sure. During my shift, I got to eat all the messed up orders.
So you haven't eaten anything that was made correctly?
I mean, it still tasted fine. It just looked bad, that's all.
Weren't you saying you're so hungry you can't commit to one dish?
Gah! I don't remember that.
Right then, I suppose you must be full.
Very full. That means it's your turn to have some, Professor.
And have some I shall, gladly. But I'd quite like it if you were to spoon-feed me, Poppet.
What?
Go on, then.
Okay, sure. If that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Say ah.
Aww. Scrummy. Cheers, Poppet. Good girl.
Wait. I feel like we're being watched. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't been murderized already by his fan club. Hey, Professor?
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but notice that a lot of people are looking at us.
Funny. It seems you're right. And here I thought we were far enough from the school building. Do you reckon they're wondering about us?
This is not a laughing matter. It's kind of embarrassing.
Is it?
We're acting like a couple in public.
Right. Bit embarrassing to have an audience in it. Sorry I didn't realize.
I'm sorry too. For the time being, I think we should take this elsewhere.
Right then. Shall we hold hands?
Just doubles down.
Pushing it, aren't I? Sorry.
Nothing but trouble.
This year's culture festival was excellent.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end.
No, thank you, Poppet.
Today made me realize something.
What's that?
You draw attention wherever you go, don't you, Professor? You're so popular.
You reckon so? If anyone's popular, I'd say it's you.
Me?
You may not realize it, and that's fine. Anyway, we've got the closing party coming up. Are you going, Poppet?
I'm not sure. I was so busy running the cafe, I didn't stop to think about it.
I see. Well then, would you care to skip the party and go to an empty classroom with me?
That sounds scandalous. The implications of that, sir. An empty classroom?
Yeah, an empty classroom.
Sounds like the prelude to a forbidden romance between a teacher and his student. Right? You know, girl, you've read your fanfic.
That it does. But rest assured, I won't do anything of the sort.
Oh yeah? You mean unlike at lunchtime?
Haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And it's dark in here? Oh, Lord. Classrooms are kind of spooky at night, huh?
Ooh.
And just like that, the rom-com turned into a horror story.
Reckon I should have told you not to worry, 'cause I'll protect you.
Much better.
I'll protect you, Puppet.
Eee! You're so dreamy.
I'm honored you think so.
Ooh, the fireworks are starting.
Puppet,
Yeah?
I had a blast spending time with you all day today. Thank you.
I had fun too. This was my first time taking part in a mirror field event, and I was low-key nervous about it, but it turned out to be really great.
Aw, same for me as well. I'm glad you were here with me for my first time.
So I was... your first!
Your face has gone all red, Puppet. Is someone's mind in the gutter, perhaps?
No!
You're adorable.
Well, and the mood's over. Say something, would you?
You're adorable. Think you might still be a bit hungry?
No.
I reckon you let me have the food even though you were starving.
I wasn't starving.
But you said you could eat a whole—
Will you drop it?
Sorry.
Good grief.
That's my good girl.
Professor?
As a token of gratitude for a wonderful day, I thought I'd stroke your hair. I'm honestly so glad that you transferred here, Puppet.
Where did that come from?
Just thought I'd tell you, since it's something I think about every day.
Every day? Wow.
Ooh, they're really going all out with the fireworks now, aren't they? Come over here and let's watch.
Okay. And so my first ever culture festival at Mirrorfield Academy came to an end. Incidentally, my class worked so hard that we were rewarded with a sales ranking of 3rd place. Not too shabby. Can't beat Kaguya. We still made a tidy profit, and so we celebrated with Korean barbecue just as Professor Cinderella hoped. I had a ton of fun and made a lot of great memories both during my shift and afterwards. Can't wait to see what next year's Culture Festival will be like.